Gonna tell you a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was hunting for some food, and up through the ground came a... Oh, that's the wrong words. Anyway, just looking the other day at a video of a 6-string banjo, and the next thing you know, what ends up on my bench but a 6-string banjo. It's in need of a good clean. The action is very poor on it, very poor. It's too high at the top, and it's ultra high. You could swing a cat through there, but don't do it because I'm doing this for charity. All proceeds go to Assisi's in Bangor County Down. The other thing that he has done temporarily, he's got a electric pickup on it, but he's got it wired permanently to a jack plug. And what I have to do, as well as the head and the neck action, the strings are in a terrible state as well, as he wants me to put one of those on in the body, which shouldn't be a big job. We'll find a space for it and wire this thing. I'll have to find a way to wire it without... Can't go through the head, of course, because you'd ruin the sound of it. So we'll have to find a way. Another thing I don't like is the shape of that screw bolt there. I'm going to investigate that to see. The head, it's not too bad, but it could be cleaned up. I think it should be a little bit tighter, but I'm not going to do that unless I've studied thoroughly on what the tightness should be. The player doesn't want the back put back on again because it causes feedback. I presume that what you have is an echo chamber type thing going through the banjo, which would be great if you were playing it without being electrified. But as this chappy is a professional musician, he would want to have this plugged in. So I'm going to do all those little things and give it a thorough check out, and I think it's going to be fun as long as the truss rod works, and I got a feeling it will, but this looks like it might be well, we'll see. Anyway, what was that? I'm going to tell you a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Can't remember the rest of the words. Anyway, we'll get there. Not excessive on the frets. The fretboard is oiled, so that's why it looks shiny. That'll go away once the oil seeps in. I don't think it ever been oiled before, but you'll see. I'll rub that off. The electronic pickup is set. It's marked. It's drilled in. It's intonated as well because I've left the settings. The neck has been given the correct bow. Only thing I have to do now is cut the strings and tune it up, put the strings back in again, release the strap that's holding the strings beneath. In case you don't do that yourself, I just got a little strap with Velcro on each end, and I put it around the back of it, and that holds the strings away while you're working on them. Saves you having to take them off, because there's nothing any luthier likes than taking off strings and tuning the strings and taking strings off and tuning strings. So any little shortcuts any self-respecting luthier will use to have to stop to do that. And they do need to be taken off several times. I have some of these string winders, a couple of those string winders for bigger guitars, smaller guitars. But I'll get it all tuned up, double check the intonation, neck straightness and everything, and the next time you see it, it will be playing beautiful music. Bye-bye.
Well, hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Making up the words as I go along. Oh yeah, hello. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Oh, it's me. Anyway.
bridge is in the right position. Intonation's very good. I've marked it out. Neck is now got the right bow in it. The nut had to be filed down a little bit. New strings were put on her. She's been tuned. She won't stay in tune very long because it takes a little while to settle down. But she's actually not doing too bad. That's okay. And so I'm quite happy with it all around. I had to raise the neck this way a bit because I couldn't get the bridge to lower because of the special electric bridge. But it's working pretty well, you know. It's sound like a banjo. Why do we put these fake accents on every time we play a banjo? Now let's plug it in and see if the electrics work. Oh, you're gonna hear me louder now. Hello! It's me! Hello! It's me! Hello! It's me! Hello! It's me! That phrase stuck in my head because I was watching Louis Rossmann the other day and he just kept saying, hello, it's me. Louis Rossmann repairs Mac computer boards. That's how much of a nerd I am. Anyway, there you go. Oh yeah, love the sound of it. 6-string banjo, of course. All right, that's enough.